Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha. My name is Jeeves. I'm your old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge World Music Channel. And I'm here to break down your favorite songs that some of you already know. Now, I don't do theory breakdown. I do what I can call the pure listener emotional kind of pulling back of the layers and enjoying the process of learning about new artists, and also maybe bringing a little something in my videos to help you enjoy your most favorite songs a little better. Now, I am going through this period where now I'm going back and I'm going to be revisiting the artists that I have already listened to, because you guys are giving me all these suggestions. Now, I know that there are many songs out there, and so as I go through this process, this may not be the one that you asked for, but don't want to be doing it every day, and I just want to spread the aloha around the world with whatever it is that I say about music that make people happy. Subscribe and leave comments. So I am starting again with Dimash, and my first experience was absolutely musical holiness, if you would. Not in a demigod kind of way about him as an artist, but one of the most unbelievable voices I've ever heard in my life. So this one is Love is Like a Dream. I want to thank you very much for hanging out, suggestions, sharing the videos, subscribing, getting other people to subscribe to the videos. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Dimash, Love is Like a Dream. All right.
Димаш Кудайберген.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь. Не хочу, чтоб я лишь гостем был в сумраке ночей и судьбе твоей. Я люблю тебя, как любят в жизни раз. Словно солнце в мире не было до нас. От забот и мелких ссор я тебя увел, и ключи от счастья для тебя нашел, для тебя нашел. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю я тихим эхом повторю. Любовь, похожая на сон. Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна пускай не кончится она.
Well, you know, there's never a right time to stop something is moving like this, except for when I'm doing my reactions. So for some of you that go, oh no, please, please bear with me this. What is truly amazing, this is my second time listening to Dimash. And, you know, I know that on a very large level, a lot of people are very, you know, and myself, awestruck at his octave capabilities. But it's also the power of no power and emotion and subtle and breathiness in what I'm hearing so far. I'm sure that this arrangement's going to grow and his performance is going to grow as we move through the song. But the breathiness and the very emotional delivery, because I'm not looking at lyrics. I know some people say you have to look at the lyrics, turn on the things, but I don't, because I want to just listen to the music. I don't even really no disrespect to the video and everybody that worked on it, but as a composer, it's my ears, it's not my eyes that I want to be affected by. And sometimes it'll take away from this. If I'm looking at something, I might miss something that I want to talk about. But his ability to still hold this volume pocket, and he just went from this very wonderful kind of a speaking tone, the first few words of his performance, and stayed in that pocket. And then now as he's starting to grow in his melody and his intervals are starting to lift a little more, he's still able to keep it in that. And that is just so incredibly difficult. I'm not a vocal coach. I've tried to sing in the past. I sucked, but that ability is uncanny. Now the piano playing is very nice and very light and very easy. And because this is a live performance, we're not going to get the full impact of a audio recording in a studio, which would sound a little different. One of the things I noticed is that there were a couple times where I heard what I believe sounded like a little bit of a synth pad effect. It wasn't the orchestra, because I did look at the orchestra when they were playing and I couldn't quite hear it in the mix. But then now that it's growing in through the mix, the subtleness of the orchestra or the string section coming in, now lifting it to a whole different level, which, from what I've learned from all the comments you've left and some research I've done on my own, is that not only is he an incredible singer, but he's also a composer and arranger, and he's studying for his doctorates, I believe, in music. So good on that. Anyhow, I had to stop and glam about that. I'll try to let this go a while before I break in again. So let's go back a little bit. All right.
Пускай не кончится она. Я прощаю одиночество и грусть. Ты сказала, в них я больше не вернусь. Так бывает только в сладком сне. Но любовь у нас наяву сейчас. Мне в глазах твоих себя не потерять. До разлуки нам любовь не разменять. И немыслимой ценой, и своей мечтой заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой. Быть всегда с тобой. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь, похожая на сон. Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
I'm having such a hard time stopping, but I got to say a couple things really quick. So he gave us that energy and that power and that beautiful tone of his, and he did come out of the pocket of volume as the arrangements also supported him coming back. Now I still feel like I hear, along with the string arrangements, a little bit of a light pad that's supporting that. And for those of you who are musicians and stuff, this could be very long, glassy sounding pad that could actually support the width and the thickness of a string section. It just sounds like it. I could be wrong. I am old, you know. But as we're going through this song, he's taking us through this journey of volume and power and everything through it. This little section, you saw me do this. Maybe I did this in the last video. That here in Hawaii, we call that chicken skin. Some people call it duck skin, goosebumps. I don't know, maybe in your country, I don't know what they call it. Tell me in the comments, that would be fun to learn. I was just listening to this last 20 seconds, and what came to my mind was, and I know this might sound morbid, but man, if I ever earn my e-ticket ride up to heaven and I'm on my way up through purgatory, I hope that's the voice that I hear of angels. I feel like I just got a glance of what it must be like when the angels sing, because that was just absolutely beautiful and stunning. Sorry, had to go there. My channel, I get to stop, say what I want, but I had to say that. I had to express myself. Okay, let's go back and finish this up.
Любовь похожая на счастливым сделала война, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
That is just
Браво!
absolutely unbelievable.
Потрясающе.
I'm so thankful I started this world music channel. I hear great musicians on my heavy metal channel and my rock and roll channel and stuff with incredible abilities, but this is just another world. And for me too, as a composer, it allows me to also use my ears in a different way when I'm kind of deconstructing a little bit of the music. I have a question for you fans out here, and I can't spend a lot of time doing a lot of research. That's why I count on you guys in helping me. Is there actually an album of his that you guys want me to look into? Because when I listen through videos, the recompression of the music and stuff, and especially from live shows, is not the best quality, you know, for me to listen to. I mean, I get through it, I'll hear it, but I feel like I really want to dive into this unbelievable representative of today's music on a more visceral audio level. So if there's something on Spotify or something you guys could send me to, that would be great. Don't put links inside the comments because YouTube puts them in a filter, and I won't be able to get them. Anyhow, another amazing performance, but I know I'm in for more with the suggestions to listen to more of Dimash. And I just have to say that I'm glad that I'm still alive in a time to be able to hear something like this. I mean, hopefully I got a few more years of my life to go. Quite a few, hopefully. But if I was to say, okay, if somebody would say, you have a week to live, I'd say, well, you know, I think I've heard the best of everything I possibly can, from metal to pop culture to vocals to everything, and it's an amazing journey. And I'm also learning more about all these other incredible singers in Norway and in the Philippines and in France and in Argentina and in China and Japan and Korea. It's just wonderful opportunity for me to be just exposed to this for no other reason except to actually share the joy with you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for your patience. More comments about what other songs I should hear. And like I said, this next 4 or 5 videos I'm releasing, I'm going back into the past that I've already done for a second go around. So thank you guys for hanging out. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy. Stay safe. All right. Aloha.